for the auction runners? I'll tell everybody who's a runner to give the pen back to you when you're done. So we can use it next time. Okay, you guys. Alisa, Sulawesi Shrimp demonstration. So, all of you who want knowledge on the most magnificent Sulawesi shrimps, there they are, the shrimp guru and shrimp guru and shrimp girl. Ta-da!
Okay, so first things first, everyone does this different, like everyone. If you go through all the forums, like the German forums and like the American ones, everyone does this different. But this is how I do it for 5 gallons. So first, you need to get some organza. You guys ready? Yeah. So what you need to do is make little Purigen bags. So what you do is you borrow someone's impulse heater. I'm sure a couple of us have these, right? No? So first purchase, no, I'm kidding. You can get this from a couple of our members. I know they were trying to, Swoop was going to sell some of these, but then he got sidetracked. So anyways, what you do is make a little baggie. Oh, this is on the cheap. So in case, because you probably spent all your money on the Sulawesi. So this is how I keep the breeders. So it's not going to be anything fancy. So you make a little Purigen bag. So and then you have your little Purigen baggie. And then you fish out.
Use this for any shrimp tank, it's not just Sulawesi.
You fish out one of these little filters that you haven't used in a really long time. The little sponge power filters, like from 5 years ago. Everyone probably has some laying around. So what you do is take the little sponge out. Then you cut a little bit of it. Plug up the little front with the sponge. Got it? You know how it's got the little intake? I know, look at all your faces. So it's about a tablespoon of Purigen for 5 gallons. I suggest if you're going to get some Sulawesi, try the 5 gallons first with a little bit of shrimp. It seems to be the So then you put your little Purigen back in that you just made. So, also, everyone uses different stuff. I use oregano. Some people use crushed coral. Everyone has their own.
It's seriously, it's gone.
Anyways, you do the same thing. Make a little baggie out of it.
Alright, let me go around this way.
And it really depends on what water you start with, because if you have the pH too high, in my case, you end up having molting problems, and that's pretty much the #1 killer. So I suggest just using a little bit, and then hitting more if your pH isn't high enough. I know, and you know what the awesome thing about these sealers is sealing the cordon bags.
Yes, when you ship the shrimp down.
Yeah, so when you you ship them out. You don't have to tie them on. So then, there you go. Now you have a little tiny Sulawesi page upping filter. So, now you have your filter. Okay, now we start on the tank. So, I got this from the Rock Yard, and I'm assuming it's probably the same for all of Southern California. It's called Beach Pebble or something, and basically it's little granite pebbles with shells in it, just a little bit of shells. So, I don't know, they probably have different trade names, but it's called Beach Pebble from San Diego. So. And a big, huge bag is $22, I think. So, you can get some of that. I use this. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Montremolinite, maybe? But I find it's...
The shrimps eat these. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, and it's really good for your water. So,
like crystal red also eat these.
yeah, it's
But
the...
then, like, some of the shrimp like have really bad color, the water is bad, they're clear, you put these in.
It's the same stuff in the CRS mineral stones.
But it's
Well,
cheaper.
Yeah, but it's way cheaper.
It's way cheaper.
And I mean, I'm sure the CRS stones have more additives, but this is pretty much what they're made of. So, yeah, and it's, if you search for koi clay, because I guess koi people use it a lot. So you sprinkle some of that first.
There was a button.
I just sprinkle enough where it just dusts the bottom. You don't need to put too much. Like, that's fine. And then, matrix is my favorite stuff. It seems to really, really clear the water. So, what you do, pour some matrix. And the shrimp really like picking through it. Supposedly, it's a highly porous media designed to provide exceptional, efficient biofiltration for single-site removal of ammonia, nitrate, and nitrate. So, I don't know if it really works, but I think it does, so I guess that's all that matters. So, and then you just dump a whole bunch of this stuff. So I'm not scaping this. This is just for down and dirty. I know, you guys will be horrified. And then you can put your rocks in. Like that. There we go.
Beautiful.
You can put some, it depends on which variety of Sulawesi you're keeping. Like cardinals really like rockwood, but some of the other ones really, really like sticks. So if you have some manzanita twigs in the backyard, you can put some in there. So then you have your super filter. Now.
So that's the only filter you got?
Yeah.
Super filter you can use for the tank that's not fully cycled yet.
Oh
What
yeah,
it does, the
speaking
filtration
of,
is what is absorbed all the toxins that release on the waste.
especially
So
since
it's kind of an emergency, you can use it.
yeah, because we get them in fresh from Indonesia and they're so nasty that it's just like,
It has a lot of that
Yeah.
stuff and they die all the time. So those ones that die, they release a lot of ammonia. You use the purigen to absorb all the
yeah.
free ammonia plus for the first few
And
days.
then the matrix will take over after
So
that.
when it just came in, you don't have enough time to cycle the tank.
Yeah, I
That's kind of an
actually,
emergency.
I know, when I get my Sulawesi bags home, I just do stability. Believe it or not, I don't have a cycle tank for them. I just have tanks for them because I've noticed that it will just mess up the cycle like crazy with all the dead bodies, like all the water that's all nasty. It's like it's not even worth it to cycle it for me. But other people cycle them for like ever, get their biofilm, ready to go. So it's really, everyone does it different. So, I mean, feel free to do what works for you.
So basically that's like a holding tank until all the weak ones die off?
No, you keep them in that tank. But it kind of just grows with the shrimp. Because then the matrix will take over, the bacteria really colonizes those guys real quick.
The detergent will take care of the initial homework thing that can absorb in there, clear the water up. There's no ammonia in, no electrolytes.
Essentially, the purigen is the immediate short term.
But you guys mentioned like the Sulawesi is a little bit high pH, right? How do you
It was the aragonite that's in there.
Oh, okay.
And also, we just got in some, or I just got mine from roommate. He got his from Alpha Breeders.
She got a 7.5, I guess an 8.5.
Yeah.
They come from 2 different lakes.
The cardinals will actually live just fine at 7.6. So if you have like a cherry tank that has really exceptionally nice water, you could probably throw in your cardinals in there. But the problem is pathogens, because the cardinal, yeah, if it's warmer, yeah. The problem is if you throw them in with your cherries, you might get sicknesses in your cardinals because they don't have any immunity to any of these bugs that we have. So.
Slowly introduce the new bugs.
And that comes to this. I do a 3-day course of this. Sometimes with like the spinata type, which are the ones that get that brown spot thing. It's for 2 weeks, but usually 3 days of this will kill off most of the nasty stuff on the shrimp. So if you're switching tanks, I don't suggest it, but if you do another course, because then they get all irritated and die.
Especially when you get from another country like Asia, the shrimp come in, they usually carry different kind of bugs. You want to kill them off?
Okay, so this is the secret weapon, okay? Serious. This is what keeps them alive. That's it. Now you guys are pro. Get some fruit leaves from your garden or something.
Any type of fruit leaves?
These are guava. You can, yeah, you
one
can.
that degrades very quickly, and one is like the last forever. The maple one lasts a long time.
Then make sure it's not pesticide.
The peach leaf and the apple leaf will last only a week.
What about lemon?
They last a long time.
You could try it with
Just
some,
don't
like,
anything on
cherry.
Any type of fruit leaves?
Well, not any type. Probably
To
not
be
like...
clear of 2 different types. One that really dissolves quickly, it becomes liquid right away. You don't want to rot it. You just got rot in the
If
water.
you look up on shrimp now, I think on Planted Tank too, there's a one for that. So...
They need to be all the way dried out? Sorry.
Yeah, they have to be all the way dried out. I'm kind of bummed because this season, we had that huge Santa Ana windstorm thing. It ripped off all the leaves. So the problem with the green ones, even though they're dried out, is that they will mold. So it doesn't seem... Yeah, it's... Yeah. If there's leaves that have a lot of mold, it's really just unsightly. I pick them out just because they're ugly, but you can leave them in if you want. So. But that's really my trick to the Sulawesi is the leaves, because Lee feeds them all the time. I feed them once a week. So
Twice a day.
it really depends. Yeah. The leaves, I blanch them, yeah. Just so they sink quicker, because if you don't, they kind of just sit on top for a while and then they go way down. So, yeah. That's the secret, is the leaves. I know. That's it. He eats them differently. Like I said, I just feed them once a week. Try not to put your hands in there too much, because that's when we end up killing off our shrimp. Is we're like, oh, you know what, this might work, and then they die.
One last announcement before the guys finish.
There's got to be a difference in the fruit.
I'm selling these bags for SCAPE for $7. $2 is going to SCAPE as a donation. So if you guys want some right now. No, over here. Only clothes I have left are pink, salmon, light blue, and red. So this will be one. Salmon. Guy color, yeah.
So if you have any questions,
You guys are done? And if you're in a bidding war, just keep your hand up. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 until your hand goes down. Don't keep going like that. It'll drive me nuts. Okay, so first item. First item is Tropica. This is a very large bag of Tropica, 20 stems starting at $1. $10. Watch your finger, you're bidding. $10 going once, $10 going twice, sold for $10. Richard told me I can't be nasty today either, so screw that. No. Okay, a whole bunch of stems of down eye starting at $1. $5, do I have 6? $6, do I have 7? 7, do I have 8? 8. 9? 9, 10, 11. 11 going once, 11 going twice, sold for 11. Where's the Okay, this is another Anubias on petrified wood, it looks like again. Really nice. Anubias on petrified wood, $2. That's good. Anubias, okay. Panda, Corey.
Oh,
We just have the most beautiful fish, now we have the most cutest fish right here. Longfin Panda Cory, $6. $6, $7, $8, $15, 16, 16 going once, 20, $20, 20 going once,
21.
What?
21.
21! 21 going once, 21 going twice.
Next time you when you find
out. Otos and Amanos, $1. Okay, I got one over here. I got 2 here. I got 3 here. I got 4, 5, 6. 6 going once.
7.
7. Where does that come from? 7. Do I have 8? 7. 8. Do I have 9? 8 going once. Are you filming me? Do not put this on YouTube. I have to put my better
You should tell him so that he will get the news.
$8 going once. For insurance. $9. $10. $11. 11 going once. 11 going twice. Sold. Wah. This is not Benoit. It's Bon Bon. Only the adults would understand that. Okay, $20. Gorgeous. Okay, I got 20 right here. Do I have any other bids? $20. Do I have how much? 23? 23, 24, 25, 26, 26 going once, 26 going twice, sold for 26. Oh,